This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so Drake has a weird Ulta Beauty commercial out. It's kind of funny, but it's also like, geez, this guy's like, like, drop the music, bro. Okay, so he drops this commercial where I guess he has a new fragrance coming out through Ulta Beauty where he's like mixing the fragrance there. It's called Summer Mix. It's a new fragrance, but I don't think he's going to drop his album this year. There's like 2 more weeks. He's not dropping on Christmas. Nobody's going to like this is I think he's going to drop at the top of the year now, to be honest with you. There's nothing signaling he's going to drop this year at all. So and he's in the Bahamas recording, but he's always recording. And I just highly doubt it's going to be, and I could be wrong, but I just highly doubt it's going to be an album that's going to like bring him back to where he was before. I don't know, but he is in the Bahamas working. T-Pain walks back saying F DJ Khaled when you can't really walk it back. You did it on Shannon Sharp, but you've done it on multiple platforms in a clever way. You know, he's been on, I've seen him on like 3 different podcasts in the past 7 years, stating how he really feels about DJ Khaled. He feels used, and that's how Khaled is. He'll use you, and he said it perfectly on Shannon Sharp. I don't know why he's walking it back, but he said, you know why? I'll tell you why I think he's walking it back, actually. So he feels like he was always there for Khaled, and that same energy wasn't reciprocated ever. You know, I remember being around Khaled and you just walk into a T-Pain session, and T-Pain's a really cool guy, you know, and he would hold Khaled down with everything, song ideas, give him songs, give him hooks, he gave Khaled a bunch of anthems, a bunch of them, and then as soon as Future came out, he switched up on T-Pain. Now T-Pain says, yeah, I had a drinking problem back then, but that didn't ever interfere with anything. So he says, I definitely didn't say FDJ Khaled, but I'm from Florida, and people apparently can't understand how fast I talk. No. We understood clearly. Everybody in the comments is like, what? He said it very clearly. He says, I said effing DJ Khaled because I was about to start a list. There is a list. Plaz, there's a bunch of people he has named before, you know? Plies had a problem with everybody. Notice how Plies isn't really cool with a lot of artists? It's because he did all of them bad. When he was on, he did everybody dirty. Plies is just a horrible person, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. So he says, I was about to start a list and decided just to move on. It's still love. I just learned how to move around people. No, okay, so here's the thing. Khaled is very tightly in with Rock Nation. And T-Pain's doing extremely well now, okay? He had a down period a long time ago, bounced back from it, and he's doing extremely well now. So, you really just, sometimes it's not worth outing everybody because things are going well for you, and he's still in parts of the industry that can be messed with by an entity like Rock Nation. People are scared. Listen, Rock Nation is something to be scared of. Jay-Z has a lot of power, a lot of money, and a lot of people that work for him that have a lot of power. So sometimes, how people say, I'm not scared of nobody. Some people are worth avoiding. And Jay-Z and Rock Nation, it's best to stay out of their hair. Because they can totally end everything you got going on. Then we got Game. He was bro. I've never seen somebody cap like the Game, bro. He was on there talking about back in the day at Compton, going to the rec centers. I seen Kendrick, and I wanted to sign him, but I missed the opportunity, man. And I was actually part of my sentencing for probation or something or whatever he was on. I had to go to a rec center, and he was there. Listen, man. I'll give Game this. He was one of the first artists to work with Kendrick. Big artists. Just like he was one of the first artists to work with Nipsey. But he was not about to sign him. Sign him to what? Black Wall Street, bro? Nobody came out of Black Wall Street. And I don't think Black Wall Street was defunct around that time, you know? We're talking about 08, 09, right? Kendrick was bubbling around that time. Nipsey was bubbling around that time. And really, Nipsey got on like 09, 2010, like a known name. And Kendrick got on more like 2010. Right on the cusp of 2010, right? And that was with his mixtape. But he was already, I think he was already in development. But he was already down with TDE, so like Game couldn't have signed him. That wasn't going to happen. So he's been down with TDE for a long time. So someone from TDE says, Blood Fig, and he never wanted to sign Kendrick. It's true. Dame Dash says, never trust a man that will make a documentary tearing down another black man for a white man. What? Yo, all Dame Dash does is tear people down. Kevin Lowe's, Cameron, he tries to tear these people down, okay? Dame Dash is getting a taste of his own medicine that he was doing to people back in the day. He put a lot of people on, but he tore a lot of people down too. Listen, Dame, I used to feel bad for Dame until like we've seen this new era of Dame recently. I always felt like he got screwed over by Jay-Z, but then I'm like, damn, what did he do to Jay-Z? He turned Jay-Z into a savage, bro. That's what he did. Jay-Z was like, you know what? I'm taking this. And he took it. The Cameron thing, when he crowned Cameron president, which he denies now. He says, oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. Da, da, da. You know, he tries to walk that back a little bit. That was the end. I thought there was things prior to that, but that was the end. That's nasty work. I'm not playing these ghetto games. That's just played out. Bro, 50 Cent's operating at a different level than Dame Dash, okay? Dame Dash has got to stop. Go worry about his family office. NLE, the Great. NLE Choppa, okay? Let's not call him NLE the Great. He's not that great, okay? He drops an official music video for Hello Revenge. It's like it's trash, bro. This guy's dancing around in a cowboy suit, break dancing. It looks crazy, bro. It's horrible. It is horrible, bro. I thought I had more pictures of it than that. It's trash. All right, then we got Pop Smoke. Detective comes out and says that Pop Smoke was actually under investigation for like gang activities and stuff like that. And the one time they had a chance to pick him up was when he took that Rolls Royce from LA back to New York. Well, he got in trouble for that. Got arrested for that. Pop Smoke might have been in jail now. Who knows? But they said their end of it, investigation obviously stopped when he got killed. You know, he got killed in L.A., which is sad. He was young, bro. I think he was like 20, 21 when he died, you know? But, yeah, that was nasty work. All right, well, I got some that interview, I forget what podcast it's on, but some detectives talking about Pop Smoke and how they were investigating a bunch of stuff. But anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that. Yeah, I think that's it. Wait. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys the next one. Smash that like button for me. Peace.